starts out with possession for the Panthers. Marley Washenitz, a freshman, also starting in the backcourt for Pitt. Maliyah Johnson starts the scoring.
Pitt has been going predominantly with their zone these last 6 games, but Syracuse will switch it up a bit as they have been playing zone a little bit more lately.
And it's Dariana Lewis and Kennedy Perkins. Soft runner along the baseline for Maliyah Johnson.
Maliyah Johnson 5, Syracuse 2.
Pass down to the opposite block. Lewis goes up strong and responds for Syracuse.
Yeah, they've been playing their best basketball as of late, winning 3 games out of 5, and they're trying to continue that tonight here against Syracuse.
Fair from beyond the arc connects. 5 lead thanks to the 3 from Fair.
As you see here, they get the basketball to that high post there.
Sunday, it was up at the JMA Wireless Dome. They beat Miami 77-68 as Exenor drives and scores on the opposite end for Pitt.
She's hardly sweating.
Fair has scored in double figures in every game this season. Late first quarter, the Orange started out hot offensively, but they've now missed their last 5 from the floor. Strickland's 3 is good from the left wing, and the Panthers take the lead right back. It's worked well for them recently. Elena Rice behind the back 4 to shoot for the Orange. Pass taken away by Harris. Harris in transition through the contact and lays it up and in to take a 5-point lead. 15 games on the year in double figures for Harris. Nice response by Sanaya Wilson on the other end for the Orange. Avery Strickland, who hit the last 3 for Pitt, a 34% shooter from beyond the arc. She fires another one and drills it. Found some open space, hit her second 3 of the game. 6 points for the freshman. Wilson, strong off the glass and in. Kyra Wood picked it up for the Orange. Now it's with Hyman. Hyman finds Wood on the inside. Another paint basket for the Orange.
Especially from the guards.
When Coach Jack arrived at Syracuse, she said the one player I need here to stay is Teisha Hyman, who gets the steal in the score to end the first quarter as the Orange make it 18-17. Panthers with a hot shooting first quarter, but the Orange shooting 57% from the floor themselves. A nice drive from Nia Wilson.
Scoring the basketball inside. As you see, Nia Wilson, little change of pace. They don't have a go-to player. They have a go-to team, which is pretty incredible when you talk about what kind of player she is as she knocks it down for 3.
There's not many players that can hit that shot. Too short on the floater, and Hyman sets up shop and quickly in transition to Lewis up ahead. Hyman just behind the foul line, nailed it.
Great ball movement.
Fair squares up for another triple and buries it. Dyaisha Fair. So I'd love to have Charlie Cream here. We can ask him about the comparison between Syracuse and Miami. I guess one thing Syracuse does have that Miami doesn't is Dyaisha Fair, who now has 12 points.
She's incredible.
That should have been the last line on the graphic. Bonus point, Dyaisha Fair.
We need Dyaisha Fair in the NCAA tournament.
7-point lead for the Orange. Shanice Lewis got the bucket for the Panthers, but Teisha Hyman all alone by herself in the paint and disrupts the Syracuse transition offense. But it won't matter as Elena Rice hits the short corner jumper to extend the lead to 11. Too short that time. Rebound to the 5'6" Fair and up ahead to Hyman, who's blocked by King.
Great interior defense by the Pitt Panthers.
Lewis drew in the defense and found Brown on the block. Already has plans to start her own catering business. So shouts to Shanice Lewis, and hopefully we can get some of that cooking after she finishes her time with the blue and gold. Rims out, rebound to Leah King, who hauls in her 7th board already in the first half tonight. Johnson open on the wing and buries the triple. Fair found an open Rice. Corner three, nailed it. And Elena Rice coming alive to end the second as the Orange. And the fourth rebound of the night for Rice. Hyman went baseline and laid it up and in. 8 points on the game for Teisha Hyman.
Basketball right now, as you see them playing team basketball. But on the other hand, Pitt making it tough for them right now on the defensive end, changing their defense up a little bit, showing a little bit of traps. In Pitt, as she is known for her defense. That's why she's on the floor.
Lewis found the opening on the weak side block. Dariana Lewis. Johnson, ball fake, and a penetration is blocked away by Syracuse. Now the outlet pass up ahead to Lewis, who fights per possession.
Unfortunate drive there. Great defense by the Orange.
Yeah, Wilson in the vicinity as well for the Orange, and she has it here. Beautiful post move from Sanaya Wilson before making the trip to the conference tournament. Strickland hits.
No drop off in her game in the ACC, Jason. She is on both the Dawn Staley late watch list.
Strickland had it poked away. Now a 3-on-1 for the Orange.
And Avery Strickland has to have that one back. She was wide open for three, and she passes it up, and an unfortunate turnover.
That makes it a 6-0 run for the Orange, who have hit 4 of their last 4 from the floor, but Hutcherson responds from 3. Fair using the screen, penetrating, stops on a dime, and nails the short pull-up. But if you go back to the second, it becomes a 39-20 advantage for the Orange if you consider the last 2 quarters. Amber Brown gets the and one. Hayford, a lot of excitement generated around that trio when they first came to Pitt. Have really made an impact for the Panthers. And maybe just a 1-second difference between shot and game clock here. It won't matter. The Panthers turned it over. Fair quickly the other way. Step back, trifecta. Buried it. Dyaisha Fair.
However, Pitt just having some unfortunate errors, unfortunate turnovers. As you see, Syracuse executing again down to the opposite block. Pitt has been struggling with that pass all night.
Yeah, and you don't see that pass too often because it is kind of risky against the 2-3 zone, throwing it.
Practicing that pass, as it is a very tough pass to make.
Cross court to Fair that time. Trifecta for Dyaisha Fair.
And there we go. Great execution by the Pitt Panthers. Those kind of plays, they need to take advantage of a baseline out of bounds play. They know their options 1, 2, and 3, and they execute. Great job by Pitt Panthers.
Oh my goodness. Dyaisha Fair is unfair.
And going back to Felicia Leggett-Jack, says they don't have a go-to player. I want to have another conversation with her. I think Dyaisha Fair is their go-to player. I don't know if I'm going that high.
I can't point to a specific year.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go. This is going to be the record with getting 9 in, and I think in the past it could have only been 7 or 8.
This win tonight going to improve them to 18-11. They will finish the year 9-9 in the ACC.
Back-to-back buckets for her. Knocked down the 3, stepped out, so she can play a little outside game as well.
With a knee, but returned Sunday against Miami. Had 10 points against the Hurricanes. She's got 7 points tonight. Make that 10. They were 11-18 a season ago. 4-14 in ACC play. You turn it around 1 year. So that'll do it from Pittsburgh as the Orange close their regular season with their 24th consecutive win against Pitt.